Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Finally! I have been waiting for this. We finally got the EZA for physical legendary Super Saiyan Broly. I'm actually really excited now because pretty much all these upcoming EZAs are units I really badly want. Well, I guess SCR Cell, he's really good, but we've already got really good cells. I guess, same thing with, like, Blue Vegeta, he's good, but we've already got, really good Blue Vegetas. But, something like SCR Omega, I'm really excited about. Kaioken Blue Goku, I'm very excited about. And then, of course, our boy, Physical EZA Broly. So, one reason I'm so excited for this Broly EZA is because I do like LR Broly, right? But, don't forget, LR Broly is the original LR that shafted me hardest of any gacha game, like, ever, like, at the time. Like, I'll never forgive LR Broly for treating me the way he did. The other thing about LR Broly is that he lowers his defense after he super attacks, which is just not great in, like, today's sort of meta of difficult events, right? Because, previously in Dokkan, it used to be, only offense matters. That is definitely not the case so anymore. Dokkan, like, who cares how a unit does on Dokkan events for the most part, because those can be beaten with any team by pretty much any, like, random assortment of units, right? It's the difficult events, EZAs, Dokkan Battlefield, Super Battle Road, the Legendary Goku event. It's way more important, I think, nowadays, how units perform in those events than just on normal, typical Dokkan events, right? So, alright. This Broly does a lot, right? I think he is going to be a massive upgrade over LR Broly in pretty much every mode except for the World Tournament. I mean, maybe, I guess you could probably say Super Battle Road. If you're able to hide him well, LR Broly with that, double AoE super attack is still going to do such a high amount of damage on Super Battle Road. He might still be a little bit better there, but this Broly, I think, after one or two turns, his defensive ability is going to be very, very good. Because if you guys think of why, like, Tech Trunks is so good on the Legendary Goku event, you guys would understand why this Broly is probably going to be so good in a lot of events. Because, Trunks, he basically builds up his attack and defense, on super attack, but he only does one super per turn, right? Or think of, like, like SCR Kale, it's like kind of the same thing, like. But, like, Broly's going to be doing multiple super attacks every single turn. Even SCR Kale is not going to do guaranteed multiple super attacks unless you're going up against, like a Pure Saiyan or a Universal Survival Arc enemy, right? So, because of the fact that Broly gets multiple, times per turn to stack not only his attack but his defense, he is just going to be tremendously powerful. I mean, the Legendary Goku event, what am I going to say, right? Like, obviously, he was made for that event. Like, let's just go over everything, right? So Broly is, of course, a physical type unit, which is the best and the hardest part of that event. He stacks attack and defense, which works perfectly in that Legendary Goku event, which has, 500, turns worth of fighting you'll go through. Then Broly also stacks up a chance to crit on his passive. Now, it is pretty low. It's something I think for the most part is going to be inconsequential in most events. Every single time Broly attacks, he gets a 2% chance to crit, right? So it's going to take you 20 attacks to build up his full 40% chance to crit. That's just not very realistic, right? Like, let's be honest. You're not going to see that come up very often outside of, like, the Legendary Goku event. So, because of that, like, I feel like if you want to go max damage for Broly, you're still going to want to go for crits because of how slowly it builds up from his passive. But I think additionals could be good for him as well. Okay, so let's see what Broly will do right here. What attack stat is he going to get? 1.84. That is very, very good right there. And then, yep, 1.9 million on the second super attack. Okay, Broly, okay. Can we get a third? Okay, we get a third normal attack right there. Ooh, how much damage will he take on this super? I mean, anything below 80k, I would say, is probably going to be pretty good for Broly. And he takes... okay. Alright. So, based upon what I saw there, I think Broly, like, ridiculously raises his defense on those super attacks, boy. It's just one of those things where, a lot of units stack attack and defense, right? And it makes them a lot stronger. But not a lot of units... okay, well, not a lot of units stack both attack and defense, number one, but then also not a lot of units double super when they're permanently raising their stats. So, you know, if you're able to get this Broly like 2 turns, so he's able to get off, you know, let's say 4 super attacks, I think he's going to be a defensive juggernaut in pretty much like every single event. Like, his defense is going to get so good. He's going to be a real asset, because I liken it to Int Goku Black, where, you know, he doesn't start out with great defense, but even on Super Battle Road, you know, you get 2 super attacks with Int Goku Black, and his defense is really able to hold up. So thinking about Int Goku Black makes me think that this Broly is going to be very good for a lot of these events, right? Even I think Super Battle Road, we should see pretty good numbers from his defense. Alright, so this will be a really good test right here, up against this Super Saiyan 4 Goku. How much damage will he take here? Okay, 30k is not great. That is type disadvantage, but this is also before he has had a chance to super attack at all, so we have not gotten any defensive stacks. We'll definitely be able to see what Goku will do after we get 2 super attacks here, so that'll be good. It looks like his attack stat is 1.38 million. Still a very respectable number considering he's doing 2 of these. So essentially, you could kind of jump through some hoops and say, like, you know, he's going to get like about around a 3 million attack stat. You know, just a little bit less, but in that range for the turn. Oh, a 3rd super up to 1.47 million. Pretty good. And then double digits. I mean, yeah, after 3 stacks of his defense, I think that's to be expected that he'll take double digits. But there we go. Like, in 1 turn, he goes from taking 30k on a normal attack to double digits. Like, if you're in any fight that goes longer than like 2 turns, this Broly is going to be phenomenal. But again, I would still say there's probably situations where Super Battle Road, I think LR Broly will still be better. Just because, you know, being an AoE unit in like a fight where you're going up against a lot of times, you know, 3, 4, 5 enemies, that will really set that LR Broly still apart. But he's going to take massive damage. Whereas, I mean, it seems like after physical Broly supers, like even 1 barrage of super attacks off, he's not really taking a lot of damage. So I am liking what I'm seeing with him. One thing I guess I probably would recommend, too, is to, like, if you are going to use this Broly, he's definitely the type of unit you're going to want to keep on rotation, right? I don't know if he's going to be the best. I mean, I guess he'll be okay as a floater, right? He's just going to be very good overall. You know, he's going to have his decent links. You know, he's got things like Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle. So he will work very well on all of the teams he's on, right? You know, Full Power, Pure Saiyans, Movie Bosses. I think this Broly will be a very good option for. This is just good news, because we definitely did need an increased power for that legendary Super Saiyan Broly spot. You know, think of LR Tech Broly, right? You know, he starts out just as a Super Saiyan Broly, so it's another Super Saiyan Broly card. But we really badly needed an upgrade for legendary Super Saiyan Broly, and we did indeed finally get it with this guy. I think he's very good. I like what I've seen with him. We'll take him into the Legendary Goku event. We'll take him into Super Battle Road. We already know how he's going to do in the Legendary Goku event. Like, let's not even front. Let's not play around. He's going to completely dominate it. Again, I think only, like, LR Kill and Caulifla, you know, best unit in the game, of course, and then, like, Tech Trunks are going to be better than Broly in that event. And even then, like, I think Broly is actually going to be better than Tech Trunks in that Legendary Goku event, just because of the fact that he's physical, right? Whereas Tech Trunks, well, I mean, the thing is, Tech Trunks does not take big damage from super attacks in that final phase, because his defense is usually so high. But if Tech Trunks does not get crits, he doesn't really do a lot of damage in that final phase. I would say that's more of the issue, the fact that, you know, it's a little bit more difficult for him to get that damage off. Compared to, you know, like this Broly. Because, like, think about it. This Broly, in that final phase of the Legendary Goku event, is going to be having, like, a 3+ million attack stat in every single attack. He's going to take double digits even from super attacks. And he's going to be getting damn near guaranteed crits because of all the extra crit chance from his passive. There we are up at a 2 million attack stat again. Very, very good. 2.8 million, so he's just outputting a ridiculous amount of damage. I mean, units that can get multiple super attacks off in a turn, they just do tend to look very, very impressive. I mean, that's another reason LR Tech Broly is so good, right? That's one reason that LR Gohan and Goten are so good. who I still have not finished rainbowing them. You know, the Anime Expo trip I recently took kind of really slowed me down in terms of like summons and stuff like that. So I will be getting back to that soon, you know, to sort of see how well we'll, you know, be able to do on that Gohan and Goten banner. Definitely do want to rainbow them before their actual banner goes away, though, because that Tanabata banner, I don't think it's a good idea to try and chase them on the Tanabata banner. I mean, you know, unless you don't have the LR Super Saiyan 4s or something like that, right? Then at that point, the banner is pretty good because it is, you know, the first ever triple LR feature banner. I probably will do a video talking about the Tanabata banner. I have not done one of those yet. Again, I've just, like, between my PC getting fixed, the Anime Expo trip, like, all sorts of craziness that's been going on right now, so it's kind of put me back. I want to talk more about the global anniversary banners and how amazing they are. There's just a lot of stuff I want to discuss, right? Alright, so we'll finish this up. Let's see how well Broly does against Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku right here. I mean, I think we're already going to be at a point where he's going to take double-digit damage, but let's just see, right? This is the big thing about him. The big difference between this Broly and the other legendary Super Saiyan Brolys is that right there, his defensive viability. Thanks, guys, for watching. This guy is pretty good, and I'll catch y'all next time. Wow. Yeah, he's pretty good, all right.